The national budget has failed to allocate resources for a very important commission, a very important organ that is supporting democracy in Zimbabwe, the Independent Complaints Commission. This commission was set up in terms of the provisions of the Constitution that we came up with in 2013. And this commission is supposed to provide a platform where citizens can approach the commission in cases where they have complaints against the police, complaints against the military, complaints against the intelligence services, so complaints against the security forces. It took, a long period of time for us to get this commission to be appointed, and it took, advocacy initiatives from civil society organizations as well as, parliamentarians raising these issues in Parliament for us to have this commission. But it's unfortunate that even after the commissioners were appointed, no budget line has been allocated for this Independent Complaints Commission. This commission is very important, especially when you look at the history of organized violence in Zimbabwe, when you look at the history of human rights violations involving members of the security forces. If you still remember, after the 1st of August, where we had 6, citizens that were killed in broad daylight by members of the security forces in Harare, there was a commission that was appointed, the Motlanthe Commission, and it was one of the recommendations that was made by the Motlanthe Commission to say you need to implement the Constitution of 2013 that gave that provision for this Independent Complaints Commission to be put in place. So the absence of a budget line on this very important commission is shocking. But we also know that government does not prioritize issues of human rights and issues of political reform, and it is important, especially as we engage the international community, as we are talking about clearing our debt areas and engaging members of the international community to help us on these issues. It is important that we pay attention to issues of human rights, but also making sure that we implement our constitution, where the people of Zimbabwe, express their desire to have this particular, Independent Complaints Commission, so that their issues are dealt with regards to human rights violations involving members of the security forces.